I remember coming into this building and really being overwhelmed and thinking, what am I doing here?
Only 21 Latinas have ever served in the California legislature. We honor 10 of these amazing trailblazers.
By virtue of me even sitting in the room before I even open my mouth, it raises the consciousness of everybody else to Latino issues.
I'm very fortunate to serve in the legislature with some very strong, dynamic Latinas who serve both in the Assembly and in the State Senate. And we're fortunate in the state of California to have the first ever woman who is the majority leader over in the Senate, Senator Gloria Romero.
I'm very proud of the work that I've done in taking on a $10 billion plus Department of Corrections that has been plagued by every type of scandal and many injustices. A department in which too many Latinas find ourselves in.
So I was the first Latina and first woman in the Assembly, and I think I'm probably also in the Senate.
Greenhouse Gas Reduction Act, AB 32, that was a landmark bill, and it pushed California to the forefront in addressing climate change, and I think it has also pushed the country and even the world forward.
And something that was very important to me and in getting signed by the governor was Megan's Law. This bill would allow families, no matter where they lived in the state of California, to access information on the internet about where sex offenders live.
Addressing junk food in schools, absolutely, because of the health impacts that it has on our community, and also AIDS testing. Making sure that when you walk into your doctor's office, they give you all the information you need so that you can make an educated decision about taking a test in the privacy of your doctor's office instead of having to search an out-of-the-way clinic.
I'm really proudest of the work that I've done that really affects my district very directly and also the whole state. And I've spent a lot of time working on environmental issues and how, especially with a focus on how they affect human health.
The opportunity to chair a select committee on youth violence prevention. And in the first year, we were able to get into the budget $9.5 million to help local communities really look at prevention.
You represent part of the whole state. You know, there are 38 million people in the state of California, and you're one of 127 statewide that is governing the state. So you have an awesome responsibility to the people you represent in your own given district, but to the whole of California.
I think one of my proudest accomplishments is that I've never forgotten who I am and where I come from. To me, it's important that after any vote you take, you can go home at the end of the day and look yourself in the mirror and respect yourself.
I think the unique concern and consideration that Latina members bring to the table, not just in the Latino caucus, but in every committee, in every floor session, I think only makes our product here better.
I would just like to congratulate all the Latina legislators here in California for being great role models and mentors, breaking glass ceilings.
To have the first woman serve as majority leader in the Senate and be a Latina, what better role model is that?
Congratulations to you. 19 years of an evolved, organized Latina movement in the state of California.
My message to those who have made their mark in history, the keep on keeping on. It is our benefit that you have come this way and have made your contribution to the legislative body.
I have a big corazón, and they have a lot of culture, and los valores of hogar, respeto, and trabajo duro are important.
My heartfelt congratulations and gratitude to all of the Latina legislators that have so ably served our state. A wonderful thank you for all your hard work.
You're doing all the right things to make sure that the future for all of Latinos and for all of California will be strengthened, and you're setting the pace, you're paving the way, and you're making the type of contribution that is so critical for all of us.
To encourage other Latinas to run for office, to open up those doors that were either open for us or we had to bang them down in order to get them open, but there's a new generation